Hello folks and welcome to 4 Season Backpacking. Please subscribe for the latest outdoor adventure videos. Camping wise, if I knew I wasn't going to stay at the bothy down here, it would have been better camping just here. Fucking hell, I can already see someone coming up the hill now. Already. I reckon these bothies are pretty busy. Doesn't matter, I don't like not being antisocial. I suppose I am. I just got away to have some peace and quiet. Don't really. And I'm knackered. I don't really feel like sitting around people getting pissed, because that's what it seemed like to me. It's like a bit of a party bothy, and I've not bought any whiskey with me. If I knew, no, I probably bought some whiskey, but to be honest, I can't be asked to be staying where there's loads of drunk people and I just want to go to sleep. And back at the other bothy, I don't know if anyone's here still. I saw a load of people leave. Our lights on early this morning when I was putting my tent down. There's a path where you go to get to the other bothy, and it goes over down there, then down, not too far. It's looking more like a quarry now. Walked past this yesterday. Yeah, heading back to Honister, the visitor centre, and then beautiful, and coming back to that hut again. The destroyed landslide bothy. I don't think it was a bothy. It's just like something to do with the slate quarry, I guess. It's actually a beautiful morning. It's all going to change tomorrow though. So I can see the sort of like YHA down there. I wonder why this place is so busy. It's got a holiday home down there. So this route here, what I'm on now, I'm pretty sure it's the part of the coast to coast, Wainwright's coast to coast path. As I said, I've done it back in 2012, the whole thing. Probably one of the first, I don't think it was the first, but one of the first long distance hikes I did in Britain. There's a few people walking up here now already, and it's early, it's winter, and the weather's going to be shit tomorrow, windy as well, and wet, and there's still people here. And but it's quite warm still, going to be warm, that's why it's going to be so wet and windy. So welcome to Hollister. We have lumps and bumps and many holes, strange and friendly, hard-working people. Come and say hello, enter at your own risk. Free parking for customers. Don't steal any stones though. Guess this is an old slate mine train. So this is the top of the pass. And there's an old slate mine train. So that's where I just been, Dubs up, just up there. It's a viewpoint here of the pass, going the other way to which I'm going. Shit, there's a lot of tourists here. It's really early in the morning, there's like buses come up here. This shitty, wet, wintry weather we're getting, I want some cold and some snow. That's probably why more tourists are coming out, I don't know. No, there's nothing wrong with tourists, obviously. But I just want to have a peaceful wild camp in the wild. Look at that, man, that's fucking awesome. Okay now folks, I'm walking down the Hollister Pass road towards Seatoller where I catch my bus. And again, there is a sign for the Wainwright's coast to coast route, which I've done, as I said, back in 2012. Really cool hike. There's one section of it that is really boring. Actually, there's probably two sections. You got a section where it goes, basically, it's a day's walk through farmland. It's incredibly boring. And then you got a section at the end that goes to St Bees. I found that really boring as well, if I remember rightly. And there was a section just after coming out the actual Lake District National Park, and walking across sort of like farmways, rights away. And the landowner, some jumped up landowner, seemed to reckon I had no right to go along a right of way, so yeah. Okay folks, after a long hike, I have one of these, well, not always, but they're on sale, so they're like protein-y things. They're supposed to increase your muscle mass after exercise, yeah. Whether it does or not, I don't know, but it seems to. It might be psychological, I don't know. Okay folks, well, I'm going to try one of these Beyond the Beaten Track ready meals. I've had many before. I think I might have had this one before. It's a chicken and mushroom pasta. This is what the packing looks like outside of the main packing, and you can heat it up in boiling water, or you can eat it cold. I'm going to eat it cold because I'm in a rush. I haven't got time to use the cooker, so I've got to get to the sea stroller for my bus. So I'm going to see what it's like and I'll let you know. Okay, that's what it looks like inside the packing. It actually looks very appetizing at the moment because I'm starving. So let's see what it tastes like then. It was good, but it's not as good as the other meals I've had on this hike. But it's alright, it's a ready to eat meal as well, so. But it's not bad, but I wouldn't rate it as one of the best ones I've had. So instead of walking along the road, I could have gone on the coast to coast path on the way down. I didn't realise, I wasn't too sure, I couldn't remember if it goes through here or not. Anyway, it does, but I think the road might have been the faster route anyway. It's not so good on your knees though, especially if you're carrying a heavy pack like me, or you're getting older like me. As it were, and yeah, you know, it was this helps in that. Postbox there, and some information about sea stroller, Seatoller. Pause it if you want to read it. Yeah, a pair of walking boots and a beer. Says it all really about this area, don't it? How popular it is. Just seen this sign. If you don't take a torch, we don't go to bed at night. Cockermouth rescue team. Well folks, I just had fun crossing that, and when I got to Shap, this is just after Shap, coming along the road now, coming off the little road onto the hills. There's a ford and a stepping stone, but they're all uneven, really hard to walk along with a big bag. That's so I had to walk in the water, so my feet are a bit wet even with the gaiters on. And there are no buses tomorrow on Saturday from Shap. I can't see any anyway. So folks, I'm heading towards Mosedale Cottage Bothy, and I would say this is probably one of the more remote bothies in the Lake District. Still walking through, might be able to see Shap in the background, I don't know. But the first bit off when you come off road, it's through kind of like, reminds me of Dartmoor. This bit has actually got a path. There's been bits that have been pathless, so you really need to know how to use a GPS or map, or both really. So I think the Mosedale Bothy, I think that's what it's called. It's a lot farther away than I thought. Okay, I'll go for it. If I don't make it, I'll just put the tent up. But yeah, the weather's not looking great, but it's still quite warm for winter. There's no serious weather reported, so okay, I think we can get there before it's dark. Probably no, you're not going to be able to see it, but behind me there's a reservoir, maybe a lake that's been made into a reservoir with a dam bigger. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's not far from Shap. There you are folks, just walk from that way. Shap is over that way. There's the reservoir, I don't know what it's called, and I'm heading into Mosedale. Fun. I haven't seen one other walker all day. When I was at Honeston Pass, Honeston Slate Quarry, the place was heaving with people. and the weather wasn't that great. I mean, it was warmish for winter, but this has definitely got a much more remote-y feel to it. So you probably can't see the concrete works by Shap over there, so I've got to zoom. I didn't come up there. I didn't come up that trail. I come straight up, basically straight up. Pretty steep, but it's quicker. Well, this is a super cool, easy track along this bit now. It's like a farmer's track. I'm guessing most bothy is like probably like a shepherd's cottage, farmer's cottage. Weather's okay still. It's supposed to be really bad weather at the weekend. But it's what, it's Thursday? Oh, it's Friday today, isn't it? So tomorrow's when it starts to go downhill quite a lot. But I don't think it's going to be, I think 30-mile-per-hour gusts at the most, so it's not, that's not much for hills really, is it? For the most part it's a good quality path or route. Some parts you can't see the path. It's a little bit, you want gaiters because it's quite peaty. There's like quite a lot of mud, peat mud. Looks like they're growing some kind of forest here, they're planting trees. Definitely a remote feeling here, man. I'm not seeing anyone else totally different to other parts of the lakes I've been to on this trip. I tell you what, it's got such a remote feeling to it with this mist and not seeing one person all day. There's a lot of tracks around here. It's obviously used, but there's just no one about today. And this bridge doesn't look too old. I'm actually thankful there is a bridge there because it's supposed to be raining tonight. Don't really fancy crossing that after the rain. Yeah, so I'm almost at the bothy now. Can't imagine, just make sure there's no holes in the bridge. Can't imagine there being anyone at the bothy, I just can't, but I've seen some footprints and bicycle prints. But I reckon that might have been from when the weather was good. It's definitely not so nice now. There was no one there when I arrived at the bothy, but about like 2 or 1 in the morning, a shitload of, I don't know, I reckon about 10 lads turned up. Sounded like they're off their faces, drunk and maybe on something else as well. But yeah, they didn't shut up all night and still awake when I left in the morning. Wow, this looks impressive, this one. That's super impressive. Bothy. That's so cool. Okay folks, well no one's here at the moment. I've just got a time lapse on the go. I'm just going to do some droning. It's not going to be very good though. I've had a look around and there's no wood at the bothy at all, but there's some candles. Gotta bring your own wood. There's a few trees about, but they're like pine trees, and there's no wood on the floor. No burnable wood. This is around the back. No wood at all. Don't know if anyone's going to come up here later. It's Friday. It's the weekend coming up. So okay, a bit of a look around the bothy, folks. This is my sleeping area. This is another sleeping area by the looks of it. This is the living room. It's a fireplace. Don't know if there's any wood. I'll have a look in a bit. Can't see any. And those are just 2 concrete rooms, not really somewhere you would want to sleep, really. Guys, there's some food left here. Perfect. I'm running low on food as well. That's it, really. boots. That's my foot steaming. Let's check out the other foot. Both steaming. See the feet. Built up on the feet and then skating in this cold. And then shoes. They're steaming as well. Look. Oh, steam